Model answers for Speaking Test 5. Cambridge English Ket-Collins. Part 1.
Good afternoon. Can I have your mark sheets, please? I'm David Wheeler, and this is Brenda Jones. What's your name, please, Candidate A?
My name's Adolfo da Silva.
And what's your name, please, Candidate B?
My name's Beatrice Costas.
Candidate B, do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student.
Where do you live, Candidate B?
I live in Benfica.
Thank you. Candidate A, do you work or are you a student?
I work.
Where do you live?
I live in Alfama, south of the city centre.
Thank you. Now, let's talk about food. Candidate A, what is your favourite food?
I love my mother's food. She's a very good cook.
What do you eat in the morning?
I usually have a cup of coffee with milk. I also have some toast with ham and cheese.
Candidate B, what can you cook?
I can cook some simple dishes like pasta, but I'm not very good at cooking.
And Candidate B, what do you like to eat when you go to a restaurant?
I like to eat fish. Fish is very popular in my city.
Now, Candidate A, please tell me what you eat at home on a special day.
On special days, I sit down with my family and we eat together. We always have a bean dish. We call it feijoada, with meat and fish. There is rice and bread to go with it.
Now, let's talk about shopping. Candidate B, what kind of shopping do you like?
I like shopping for clothes, and I often go shopping at the weekend.
Who do you go shopping with, Candidate B?
I usually go with my sister and my friends, but sometimes I go with my mother.
Candidate A, do you prefer small local shops or big shops when you go shopping?
I prefer going to the shopping centre with big shops.
How often do you go shopping?
Not very often. I don't like it very much. I prefer to do other things.
Now, Candidate B, please tell me about going shopping when you need clothes. Where do you go?
If I need new clothes, I go to the shopping centre in the city centre. I go to lots of different shops and I try on different clothes. I take a long time to choose something.
Part 2.
Now, in this part of the test, you are going to talk together. Here are some pictures that show different presents for a teenager. Do you like these different presents? Say why or why not. I'll say that again. Do you like these different presents for a teenager? Say why or why not. All right? Now talk together.
I think a bicycle is a very good present. It's healthy for young people to go out on their bike. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. It's fun to use, and you can go to different places with your friends. What do you think about a laptop?
I think a laptop is a really good idea for a present for a teenager. I think a teenager would be very happy to get one. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. The good thing about a laptop is that you can do lots of different things. You can study, you can play games, and you can watch films.
A mobile phone is a good present for an older teenager, but for a younger one, it might not be a good idea.
But young teenagers love mobile phones. They want to talk to their friends all the time. But I think young children shouldn't spend too much time on a mobile.
Now, books. I think a young teenager might think it's boring to get books.
Yes, I think that's true for some people. But there are teenagers who really enjoy reading, and books are a good present for them.
You're right. Now, a guitar. I think learning a musical instrument is a fun thing to do, so a guitar is a good idea for a present.
Yes, I think so too. You can play music with other people if you learn to play the guitar, and maybe you can sing at the same time.
Candidate A. Do you think a bicycle might be a dangerous present?
Not really. If you are careful, then a bike is okay. But I think you should have lessons on how to cycle safely.
Candidate B. Do you think some people might think a laptop is not a good present?
Maybe. There are some bad things on the internet for young people, and sometimes people write horrible things on social media.
So, Candidate A, which of these presents do you think is the best for a teenager?
I think a bicycle is the best present.
And you, Candidate B? Which of these presents do you think is the best?
In my opinion, a guitar is the best present.
Thank you. Now, would you prefer a laptop or a mobile phone as a present, Candidate B?
I'd prefer a phone.
Why is that, Candidate B?
I'm very busy. I spend a lot of time away from my house. I walk a lot, I sit on the bus for a long time, and I spend time at university. So I use a phone more than a laptop.
And what about you, Candidate A? Would you prefer books or a guitar for a present?
I'd prefer a guitar. I can get books from the library, but I've never played a musical instrument, and I'd like to try.
Do you like cycling, Candidate A?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It's quick and easy to get somewhere, but it's not good if it's raining.
Do you like reading, Candidate B?
Not really. For me, reading is like work. I have to read a lot when I study, so I want to do something different when I relax.
Thank you. That is the end of the test.